I'm going to have heart surgery. And that's not something I was expecting to do at 44 years of age, but a few months ago I had a physical, and my personal physician found a slight murmur that he wanted a cardiologist to examine. So I had an echocardiogram, and then the cardiologist ordered a transesophageal echocardiogram, or a TEE, which found that I do have a leaky mitral valve. And he felt the best course of treatment would be to refer me to Cleveland Clinic in Cleveland, Ohio. I had never heard of it at the time, but now that I've been referred to it, I'm seeing it referenced in books and on the news, and apparently it is one of the premier facilities in the world for research and treatment, particularly of issues like mine with the leaky mitral valve. I wasn't experiencing any symptoms that I was aware of, certainly no pain before the examination, so I wasn't terribly anxious about waiting to hear back from Cleveland Clinic, but it takes a few weeks because they have lots of patient files to review. Once they reviewed mine, I was contacted by one of the nurses and told that I was a candidate for a mitral valve repair. And a mitral valve repair is preferable to replacement, because then you don't have to be on blood thinners for the rest of your life, and it's a less invasive procedure. And I had already researched that a little bit once I knew my leaky mitral valve case was being referred to Cleveland Clinic, so the information I was given was not entirely unexpected. But she was very helpful in walking me through what the treatment process would be, the timeline for pre-surgery exams, the surgery itself, post-op rehabilitation. And Cleveland Clinic's been very responsive in giving me information and answering my questions, helping with the FMLA paperwork for my wife to get time off work to accompany me to Cleveland. And I've been sent very useful packet of information giving me much more detail on the procedure and the treatment, as well as information about hotel accommodations in Cleveland and attractions and everything available to us, because we're going to be there for close to 2 weeks. And this is a few months out. And I thought I would share my story so that others might learn from it and hopefully have some of their questions answered. Right now I'm waiting for my dentist to fill out some paperwork that needs to be sent to Cleveland Clinic, confirming that my mouth is free of virus and disease and I'm ready for surgery. And we're looking at our hotel options. We've already decided we're going to drive instead of fly, since I was told that riding in the car is fine and that that really won't be a problem. And my perspective is I'd much rather do that than spend a lot of time in airports, especially since the surgery will be in January, and being cooped up in an airplane during cold and flu season, or having the added stress of flight delays and the other issues with flying. Much rather drive. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, so it's a drive you can make in a day if you wanted to push it, which we're not going to do, so we'll overnight probably somewhere about halfway in between, like Indianapolis, so that easy 2-day drive, and you know you have a hotel room and a lot less stress than dealing with air travel. So that's my story so far, and as there are updates on scheduling and treatment and going through rehab, I'll add that to the file.